He's pretty terrible. I want to take over this thing right now. Not the next 5 seconds. I'm not going to interrupt you. There. Everybody! Well, let's go. Here's what we got in the fucking kitchen. Useless people getting in my way to hurt the fucking team.
Anyway, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tables together.
Right now. People are going to do it right now. I'm facing out of this in less than a minute. Yeah. All right, Tony, please. I'll have another one for you, okay?
Let's go. Go. Go, please. Pick up. Go, please. We're going to apologize, please, yes? Thank you. Thank you so much for your involvement. Okay, the service can be best described as uneven. We've finished 5 tables ahead. And it's stairs. 6, 7, 8. We're not communicating. We're not listening. Here's the thing. There was one.
I'm not.
Is the healthy and local children. Really, Terry? Who could go at a time like this, with hundreds of deals under the perimeters?
Our shepherd was murdered. You can show some of the crew. Look at it.
I'll be right down.
So, like, why? No.
Nice.
The other side's the way. Actually, it is. Oh, let's get that. Hello? 1 second.
Check out time.
I don't want to check out. I would like to stay here.
You want to stay? You can get money.
How much money?
125.
I don't have that much money right now.
If you know how much, check out.
How about I pay you by the night? Is that okay?
Okay.
Thank you. You can find a way to make some money.
Hey, is there any update on the waiver criteria for Alex?
It's going to be another 15.
15 years?
I don't know, man.
I'm double partial. Oh, shit.
You leave the car?
I know what he said. Oh, I didn't say that. It was to my normal colors Cambridge and said, get his seats. Keep the seats.
You're leaving enough money, right? Yeah, definitely. Lady left us with $80. Okay. We're good.
No. I don't get paid till the end of the week. Holy shit, I need this money now. You know what's always spent on gas? We actually lost money today.
Where are we going to see? Let's focus on the positives, not the power. It's hard on space these things like that. Thank you for putting us on the first doctor. Promise to think about it. Yeah, it's on the snack. We have a problem. What?
It's hard. I spoke with a colleague. He had an accident. He's in a coma. Still in a coma? What happened to him? He was texting and driving. What? I thought that was your whole thing. You know how that happened? I'm here. I couldn't save him. So what happens now? We have to wait till he gets out of the coma. He has to be the one who wants to switch. I agree. To switch lives with him for a few days out of the kind of smile it's fun. It did not be the deal. I did not feel like there's any on earth. I don't like it. You were concentrating the break and fix this. Fix this for me, okay? I will. Thank you.
We're getting off the
What? I'm fired?
This is too big a mess we've created.
What happens to me?
You live out this life as a human.
There must be another way.
If art decides to switch back and have hope on his side, then that's all fine. But until then, you're human.
I don't really feel it. I'm perspiring. I need deodorant. And my stomach feels strange. I'm hungry. All I know is that it's true. Oh, you never eat raisin before, huh? Oh, you know, I think that this go. What if I tell it? I've seen it happen. Okay. Rock, you know. You never rock, is it? That's like knocking out of spirit. Yeah, no. And I think it is. There you go. That's it. See? Gets it. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, if you're the law, yeah. That's a good thing. Wow. Could you imagine these strawberries for thousands of years? They're never actually known to see face and clothes in those magic repairs? They can have an acid, but they don't fit it. That's chocolate don't fit. One week long and do that. We don't have to try to always take fire. So look at the bubble and how we have it for 2 weeks. Not that bad, you know. But we just can't make enough money to last because this guy wakes up tomorrow. I don't care anything about other companies getting better. So I'll give them some insight to make me look at the financial future. The higher the number starts, it'll be enough money to go and stuff. We'll be out of that touch of the future.
I started to sit back now. Kia Sportage Hybrid can go up to 775 kilometers without the need to stop for gas.
Welcome to the future. Fuel efficiency in the new Kia Sportage. Kia, movement that inspires.
There you go. There you go. You're a big boy, huh?
No, I'm a big boy.
You sure are.
Hey, wait, coming up. Where's Mike? He's just sitting at the bar. At the bar? How you doing, bro? Good. I'm glad to see you. Michael, can we get ready? I'm ready. Sure. Ready. See how ready you are.
No one's really in the back of the house, observing and making sure everything's 100%. I think my brother should be monitoring that, watching it.
Despite head chef Michael being...
Yeah.
soda? Yes. To have a lot of that. It so happens, but to have a lot of that. The kitchen have enough systems. No longer in charge. This is coming back. Michael jumps back into the kitchen. This came back. Michael, what was this? I don't really know, Eddie. And so does Jerry. And both of them. Home of the kitchen. Michael, yeah, take this off the window right now. I don't know what you're pointing at, Jerry. Got it, nuts. I won't let my brother dictate what I do, how I run my business. Give me those red lights right now. Michael, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. I'm telling you about that. Mike, if anything works together, this is absolutely fucking idiot. These red lights are already out. No, there's no King Red lights out. Oh, God. Mike was in the middle, tried to do everything, and he got them to a lot of people. I didn't know what to say to the right. And I was like, it doesn't matter. Stop yelling. I'm not too loud right here. We need to get over our system. Every time we're done. Don't see what I'm going to try to do. I want to come back home over the meeting. Okay, just so I got to go home too. Okay, so we can go down. Get me the bus. Don't keep on. Everybody here, what do you want? Come here. I'll eat it. Give it to me. I'll think about it. Mike, give it together. Listen, give me that fucking food. I want to sit down. I want to fucking food out. Let's come here. Come here. I want that fucking food out. Please give me that fucking food. No, give me the food that I want. It's like the food, everything you can. We're okay. We're okay. Come on. I understand you're excited, but you gotta do something we gotta do. Stop it. Yeah, Michael. What's the matter with you? Stop it. Michael, stop it. No way. It's jumping around. What are you moving? Michael, okay. Michael, come here. Listen to that. Relax. Just stop. Michael, you're a fucking early guy. Big breath. What are you doing? I'm trying to help you. What the fuck are you doing? Michael, it's never time to fucking do that. I got no right to do that. I cannot do that. That's one of my brothers sometimes does get it. So get back in normal here. Go take a breather. Is that right? I'm right. Yeah. He can flip like this sometimes. Yes. He can't work like that. Jumping around like a maniac. Calm down.
Michael, you calm down. Stop making a big show out of it.
I was the one who made the show out of this. Again, it's
Stop it. It's my fault. Stop it.
Yeah. I lost my sense. In the heat of the moment, it happens. But yeah, calm down, big cool, that's breathe. Yeah, because I just followed through here many a time. So let's get over this bullshit. Good. Yeah. Before the staff comes in to prepare for lunch, Gordon arrives early to do a thorough investigation of the kitchen.
Oh, God. What's that? White baked potato. They fucking missed that one twice. Oh, Mum. So dirty. God. When was that? Please. Oh, God. What is that? This is 10,000 times worse than I thought it would be. Looks like lava. Shit. Crap. Kitchen help out of bingo. My fresh lobster ravioli. Salty, strange taste inside. Fresh, My fucking ass. I've eaten this shit. The general hygiene in refrigeration. Oh, fucking hell. So that's the pesto. And for lunch. Just look at the colours in there. Look at that. It's mouldy.
It's now lunchtime. The chefs are preparing. Customers are getting ready to eat. But Gordon steps in.
Can you have a quick word with both you? 2 seconds?
No problem.
When was the last time you went in the kitchen and had a little round?
Once every Tuesday or so, we'll go in and we'll scrub them down.
God, when was that clean? Irene, you mentioned earlier about how clean
Right.
this place was.
The Board of Health came here, and believe me, I think it was 95, so the place is clean.
At 95 hours, good.
Right.
I really don't think you've got any idea. Can I just take you in there?
Sure, come on, come.
Yeah. Is that, yeah, can you just stop? Charles, stop what you're doing. Yeah. Are you aware how filthy your kitchen is? Yeah. How dare you cook me a lunch out of this kitchen, know full well how filthy your kitchen is? You don't even walk behind the line. Look at over everything. Go into Peter. Get your fucking head under there. Don't look under there. Why have we got product in there? Why are you using it? Why is it not condemned?
To have another chef in my face about my kitchen, I'm pissed off, Corey.
Even a crouton's gone mouldy. Oh my god. Did you eat that? No. Let's go in the walk-in, Phil. I'm amazed how you're so cool and chilled at this, you know that? Got food in the fridge?
That's the fish bag.
It's what? Oh,
Actually, that was for me, actually.
that's for you. Oh, fucking hell.
I didn't expect this kind of a mess that I've seen. I'm very upset. I mean, that's the only way to put it. Very disappointed, very upset.
What's this?
That's a chicken Valdesano.
Does that look half cooked? Started to be cooked. Thank you.
I'm just not a throwaway person. That was cooked on Friday and I had to recook it Saturday. That's what you gotta do.
You killed whatever customers we got left. What have you got to say about it? As someone that owns the place.
When it comes to the freshness of the food, that really falls on just the chef alone.
Should we get out of here?
It's his name. It's fully his fault.
Get me the bowl of pesto, please, Charles. What was my main course in there yesterday?
Yeah, Cajun salmon.
That's right. What was the sauce?
Sauce was a pesto sauce.
Bring it over, please.
Right. I didn't see it.
You didn't see that?
I didn't see it.
You got glasses on that.
The pesto sauce, that was not forgivable. I'm humiliated about that, believe me. Positively. Positively.
And this is not a time, hey, to laugh and take the fucking piss out of me. I've eaten this shit. What's going on, Peter?
I'm surprised that Gordon didn't make him eat it.
And this is scrubbed every Tuesday. Oh, shit. Every fucking week? You've got to do to tell me that you clean the walls every fucking Tuesday. Fuck off, will you? Touch the wall, you dirty pig. This is disgusting. I'm closing it down. How many books?
About 20.
20. Forget it. Get the place steam clean from fucking head to tail. I don't care, but we're not cooking a fucking cookie out of here. Marilyn,
Yes, sir.
nothing's coming out of this kitchen.
Okay, fine. When Chef Ramsay shut down the restaurant, it was shocking, of course. And his face was all red. Chef Ramsay was really upset. Okay, should I tell the customers outside to leave?
Please, switch it off. We're going down, now.
Okay, thank you for coming, but the Chef Ramsay actually wants to open up tomorrow. For all my years, we never shut up a kitchen and tell the customers to go home. No. And that's an embarrassment.
We're not eating.
We're not here anyway.
Why don't you clean when you're quiet?
I stay busy all day from 11 o'clock when I walk in the door until 5:36 when we get tables.
Do
every
what?
shit. Doing preparation every day by myself. Gordon Ramsay, it can go up on somebody for absolutely no reason. If it's impossible to clean everything, he just doesn't get it.
What'd you find so funny, Charlie? What'd you find? What's funny for you? What's funny? What did you see when you start crying? What do you need to do?
I remember when you kiss your ass and started thinking a great job with clean or keeping open, you probably started your tractor if possible. Are you going to do anything or are you going to stand and stare at me?
He loves to run up the tables and go, hi, Neil.
Letter to a event planner, or fitness instructor. Make sure your business is protected.
In spite of his rude welcoming, Gordon decides to give Cece another chance and returns to the restaurant to observe Cece and her staff in action during a dinner service.
Right, so, what do you keep in here?
Tartufos, gnocchi.
And who makes the gnocchi?
We used to make them ourselves, but we buy them.
They look definitely frozen. What do you do, baby?
They're a little overcooked.
Jesus Christ. I'm going to have a cook. Would you serve it?
We can't just throw them away.
It's not like cat food. That's not like an authentic meatball to you.
Well, I don't really care, so I don't really have to smell it. Are we going to be able to cook, or are you going to keep us with my boss?
Swear to God, I'm not here to get cross-examined by you. Let's get that right. Yeah? There's only one person who's going to be fucking losing out it, and it's certainly not me. Okay? But don't fuck with me.
I'm going to put some of that big-headed British jerk. Yeah, I can do it. We go this way. Right over here, guys. Who wants to go first?
It's an environment.
Fun?
Get the guy.
You ready?
Yes, please.
Bring Tony Ronco and chicken. I'll bring you Tony Angelino. I'm going to chicken off right now. Feel banana and real chocolate. Little lemon. Do you come to pick up this food? Can I get those coffee starters back here?
Cece always puts the finger in the other direction. She was always letting him start her. She never once thought maybe there was something wrong with her.
The person ordered some quick like it was for customers.
Here, we have the grilled chicken.
Oh, they're happy with what they received.
Sorry about that. I don't think it's those like
Jesus, 5 minutes.
it said it was just like one giant chunk
Yeah.
of it there.
That's what happens when you use frozen food. Dip it in the flour that's not even shaken off before it goes in the fire. You can tell Cece that now, or
I'm afraid to because she's so busy.
she needs to know if it's frozen.
Cece, the customers are saying that they're too chunky, like they're just like one giant piece.
Did Kevin and I was in a big fun?
I thought,
Are you expecting to pay money for that? Any dad? Come on.
why don't you just work on myself before I always talk to people? You think I can handle it by myself?
Why the hell did you get so defensive? Continue serving shit there.
Yes, they just say it's no flavor, but they're willing to let you try to put the flavor in it. Like garlic.
Oh, what is this shit? That is not good.
Cece, I need this reduced down a little more.
But you know what? I'm ready to just delete.
It's your back for a reason, right?
Nope. Even I just only want you right now.
Well, you're the size of the fish at 2 cents.
Yeah, it looks like a fucking princess, right?
Oh, what is your ransom?
I think Princess Diana is on the fucking kitchen. She's not even into the wood, isn't she?
Wow. What did you keep it there?
Ew.
We have got to the point where literally anybody building fully working app without knowing how to code. This is base 4. After spending 24 hours cleaning.
What a difference. You've got your kitchen back to where it should be, yeah?
It's now day 4, and if there's any hope of relaunching the restaurant, Gordon has to get through to the chefs.
Right, Doug. We'll do a quick special for tonight, yes? We're going to do seared prawns, so with some crushed new potatoes.
It's time for this seafood restaurant to put fresh fish back on the menu.
Master Pad's on a good plan. Just makes it a little bit more vibrant, yeah?
I've been doing this for 38 years. I'm not happy at all. I think he needs to back off.
That's the beautiful one.
It's come down to the point where I really don't listen anymore. Let him do what he wants.
Fresh and fragrant. Okay, can we take it through on one pizza? Yeah? And Irene to taste it, yes? Irene, I want you to taste that first. I want you to taste that first. So it's a fresh, vibrant tomato sauce.
It's very good. It's awesome.
You know what it tastes?
No, I'm good.
Taste it.
Yeah.
Taste it, huh?
No, I'm good. I didn't try the fish that Gordon had made because I basically know what striped bass tastes like.
Fish? You are a chef with 38 years experience. Just tell me why you didn't want to taste that.
I know what striped bass tastes like, and I'm familiar with this.
Doug, one more chance. You sure you don't want to taste that?
Positive.
He didn't even have the courtesy of trying.
God, that's the first time a guy's ever tasted my food.
No, I'm seriously insulted. Now that Gordon has shown them how to make the special, it's time to see Doug and Charlie in action.
Okay, good. Off you go.
I don't expect my cooking to be like his. I don't expect my best to be like his. At this point, I don't even want to be here.
That's birds, Charlie.
What are you doing?
What the fuck is this? Can he not cook a piece of fish?
Chef Ramsey's got one to do what he has to tell you.
The fish is cooked to fuck. There's shit and piss all over the place.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
I don't know how both of you can even attempt to call yourself chefs, you know. What the four-star chef bullshit. Fuck you, believe. I'm so pissed off. A sous chef that can't cook fish, a head chef that just moping around doesn't care. This is a joke. I've seen all I need to see. Your head chef is lazy, dirty, and he shouldn't be anywhere near a kitchen. He's destroying your business quicker than you can fucking realise. Couldn't even be bothered to taste what I'd cooked. In 21 years of cooking, that is a first for me. You asked me to come here to work and fix your fucking business. I can't do it with those two schmucks in there. You have got to make the biggest decision you've ever made since your father passed away. Whether you continue to work with the dead wood that have drifted into your business, or whether you wake up, get a grip, and be the boss. The one thing I need you to carry out for them. I want you to go in the kitchen and ask Doug and Charles to take off.
Doug, that's your comfort on being late. There's no excuse for that.
Decision's yours.
And I realize at that moment that something had to be done.
Do you agree with me?
Something.
Irene, how does that sound to you?
That feels horrible. Fire them in the spot. That's what I want to hear. That's what he wants to hear. They have not good enough for this place. Guys, both off tomorrow?
I'm not even gonna.
So, come a little, say about it, a little bit.
Bad idea. Right now, I'm humiliated. It's freaking hard. It's hard.
The right way is hook. That little fire ain't one that walks. I want a fire in the fire.
Liam Order will develop in AHL for this year for now.
Flattering moments through classes that are big, bold, ultimate days, and ultimate chicken hot dogs, all make for big large fires.
And how it changed too much.
What, in 5 years?
Yeah, in 5 years.
So this is the same menu that was offering previous owners now about a month. Right. Chef name is?
Luis Martinez. And Luis has been here for 18 years.
And the sous chef is?
His brother Arturo.
Figures. I will join you.
This is filet, wrapped in pancetta, topped with the homemade balsamic reduction sauce. But I'm actually vegetarian. Yeah, vegetarian. Yeah. Yeah, that dish is awesome.
Thank you. Wow. Good job.
Hello.
I don't know how you...
Priscilla. Your service.
Excellent. Thank you. Priscilla. Yeah, ready. See the owner vegetarian. The baked egg marble, and then the spicy egg salad. Then the strawberry custard salad. Young man, how are you? Genius. I'm the bar manager and a catering director, big father, catering director, and bar manager all at once. Okay. These are good boss? It's a lovely boss, yes. Lovely boss. Sometimes when they refer to the boss as being lovely, it sounds like it's an intimate lovely. Oh. There's nothing wrong with it. No. No, I am dating Lisa, yes. Okay, Jenna. Right, that's supposed to be lovely. Got you now. Okay. Oh, what is that?
Eggplant roll. Really hot. Yeah.
Doing all right, thank you. And these are stuffed with
Mozzarella cheese.
mozzarella, thank you. Okay. And it doesn't very tell you that. Appreciate and the coach. The eggplants are all. That's why I was going to say black feather back because it's like pollen mixed, but eggplant shouldn't be crunchy. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Send it back because of the eggplant sauce with broccoli. Yeah, it's kind of appetizing.
Thank you. Yeah. Otherwise, the final just like taking place on my plate. Rocket man.
What's wrong with it? Can tell with this.
It's so compressed, it feels like it's been done 2 days ago. Cheers, tastes fresh. It's great eating. It's perfect. Yeah. You sat there and watching me. Come on. Hey, come on. Well, come on.
It was in the likes and what else.
That's just gross.
What did you like?
No, I didn't. Is it frozen food?
No, it's fresh sugar. Yeah.
I'll bypass for the next one. Thank you. Funny how I noticed while you're in the kitchen, you don't want to mistake two mistakes. You should just stand in there, hanging out,
The chilling house.
He said that it tastes like frozen tuna.
It is frozen.
I told him it was fresh.
It's Maggie's. There's almost splendid ray of sunshine and a glimmer of hope anywhere in food.
Did you hear to the new pasta salad?
Excellent. Good. Now that whole cooked.
Over on holidays.
Thanks. It's it tastes like rubber. It's hideous. Wrong. Yeah, not very pleasant. No, I mean, that's just stone cold. It's, I think it's the taste of full beans. It's the vegetarian part. Alright.
I still think it tastes good. Everything vegetarian at least I've tried, I love. So I think our food tastes great. It really does.
Got this, alright, and 2 big boys.
Baskin Robbins.
Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Nate here. And the Dawnguard are absolutely one of Skyrim's most significant factions. They've established their fortress in Batesburg Canyon, just east of Riften, and known for their iconic custom armor set. The Dawnguard are essentially some good guys during the events of Skyrim's first major DLC. Also, named Dawnguard. Legend has it, was once broadcast that an ancient clan of vampires known as the Voldar were plotting to blot out the sun and proceed to conquer the realms of men. This faction of vampire hunters quickly formed, or reformed, but more on that later, to oppose, and thus the stage was set for an epic jockey for power between those who fight for the living and those who seek to destroy the living's way of life. We discussed this DLC and many of its tiny details and Easter eggs before on this channel, but we never specifically delved into this faction and explored all the hidden quirks beneath their tiny shields. So today we'll be taking a look at 5 things new, probably never knew, about the Dawnguard, the system of the DLC.
He's the captain, and I respect that. So,
Skyrim. Starting off, let's talk about some cut content. So, in many ways, the Dawnguard are quite like another prominent organization in Tamriel, the Vigilance of the Stendar. Well, the Dawnguard are a band of vampire slayers specifically. The Vigilance are sort of catch-all hunters of numerous dark creatures and beings. Sure, they go after vampires, but they also hunt werewolves, Daedra, and even Daedra worshippers. Because of this, that the Vigilance of Stendar would lend the Dawnguard a helping hand in stopping the undead threat. However, before the DLC even kicks off, we learn that the Vigilance have already been wiped out by the vampires, and their headquarters completely burned to the ground, effectively destroying their operations in Skyrim. Throughout the story, we do encounter a couple of men and women from this lovely order. However, they're almost exclusively corpses, or enthralled slaves. There are like 2 survivors we do meet, but they die in the first couple of missions. What you may not know, however, is that it seems Bethesda originally planned for the Vigilance to occupy a much more prominent role in the expansion, aiding the Dawnguard in a more direct way. Various cut dialogue and script files from Skyrim's game data imply that while the organization was always supposed to have been greatly weakened by the vampires, and their headquarters was still supposed in many ways, it would have been kind of like the Dawnguard were absorbing the Vigilance. However, for whatever reason, Bethesda decided to scrap many of these elements, and instead just almost outright destroy the entire Stendar organization altogether. Perhaps the developers feared that the presence of all these characters could confuse players about faction allegiances. At least, that's my theory. Or maybe they just had trouble implementing all these NPCs everywhere and decided to scale back for performance reasons. Whatever the truth, only Stendar knows, and Stendar won't tell.
Let's go.
The Chevy Trax puts the wheels in SUV. The stylish design, smart tech, and a go anywhere attitude. It's an SUV that's more you.
Next on our list, whether or not you choose to side with the Dawn Guard or the Volkihar vampires in the DLC, an essential ally you will meet along the way is a woman named Serana. She's a vampire lady who, for the last couple thousand years, was locked away in a sarcophagus below ground, and is actually the daughter of Lord Harkin, the leader of the Volkihar vampires. Serana will assist us in numerous quests, and becomes a prominent follower. Indeed, she even has a sort of cult following within the Elder Scrolls V community, as many players have fallen in love with her. Well, a tiny sweet detail you may have missed is that if you choose to side with the Dawn Guard and bring Serana into their fortress, you'll get to slowly watch as the soldiers there grow progressively more and more tolerant of her. You see, because Serana is a vampire, initially, virtually everyone in the Dawn Guard faction treats her with a level of disgust, and it's obvious nobody trusts her. The leader, Isran, frequently refers to the woman as an it and a thing, refusing to call Serana by her own name, or even recognize her humanity. Numerous other members follow suit.
All right, you heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now? Who knows? Maybe it has a death wish. Maybe it's just insane. I don't really care. It can stay for now. But if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. Got it.
But by the time you near the end of the guild storyline, the Dawn Guard's disposition towards your new friend will seemingly have changed. In the final missions, well after Serana has proven herself as a true, valuable ally, members of the Dawn Guard will finally start calling her by her actual first name, and referring to her as a her rather than it, suggesting that she's slowly grown on the guild and earned their respect despite her true nature.
Indeed. The day hasn't been won while Harkon still walks Tamriel. But what of Serana? Can she be trusted to lift a blade against her own kind, her own family?
I honestly find this to be an amazing detail by the writers, and it really furthers the character development of both the Dawn Guard and Serana. Now, admittedly, in theory it is possible maybe this wasn't intentional. Like, maybe the writers accidentally had the Dawn Guard members start referring to Serana by her name later on, but I don't think so, and, well, I choose to believe that's not what happened. Coming in at number 3, remember how in the beginning of this video, I mentioned that the Dawn Guard formed, or reformed, in an effort to fight the Volkihar vampires? Well, let's talk about what that means, and delve into the faction's history, because it's quite interesting. According to various members we can meet and speak with in Skyrim, the Dawn Guard trace their origins all the way back to sometime in the Second Era, possibly 1,000 or so years prior to the events of Skyrim, when the Jarl of Riften's son contracted vampirism while adventuring. Unwilling to have his own son killed, but knowing what he would become, the Jarl decided to build a massive fort in his territory to hold him in. This would become Fort Dawnguard in Dayspring Canyon. To protect this fort and keep his child under control, as well as deter any potential assassins, the Jarl hired an elite band of mercenaries, who would soon take up the name the Dawn Guard, possibly because they were guarding the fort in Dayspring Canyon, which sounds like you get the idea. Anyway, watching over this kid, members of the Dawn Guard got to witness vampirism firsthand, and they developed a hatred of it. Seeing the boy and what it did to him and how sad it made his family, made members of this mercenary organization fanatically hateful and fearful of all vampire Sadly, sometime into their mission, the Dawn Guard soldiers killed the child. It's unclear why. Maybe the kid was just becoming too threatening, or he lashed out and attacked someone and they did it in defense, or maybe they just really hated him. With the boy they were assigned to protect now dead, the Dawn Guard's mission was effectively over and failed. However, they still had the fort, they still had an arsenal of weapons, and now they all hated vampires too. So, they decided to just start hunting down vampires across Tamriel. Thus, the modern interpretation of the Dawn Guard was born. Ironically, they were allegedly so good at hunting vampires and reduced the vampiric population across Skyrim so substantially that people began to disregard the undead threat and started to question why the Dawn Guard needed to be around anyway. And thus, sometime in the Second Era, they disbanded. For the next few hundred, or maybe even 1,000 years, the guild just ceased to exist, and their fort was abandoned.
Hey, Meta, which one is the side for?
It's the one in the middle.
And this one?
This one is for oysters.
No, just before Skyrim begins, a vigilant of Stendarr named Isran, who was especially worried about vampires and angry that he felt the vigilants weren't doing enough to stop them, decided to leave the vigilance of Stendarr, along with numerous members, who all went over to Fort Dawn Guard, and decided to reform the organization. And boom, that's how they got to where they are in Skyrim. And boy oh boy, was Isran proven right. Now, here's the thing. The history that I've just presented you with is what most characters tell us, and indeed seems to be what's generally accepted. However, one of the Dawn Guard members we can meet in Skyrim, a woman named Serene Gerard, tells us a slightly different story. She doesn't dispute that the Dawn Guard were created as mercenary babysitters for adults who lived in the Second Era, but she argues these mercenaries didn't eventually kill the kid and decide to start hunting vampires. She states that after witnessing how powerful vampirism made that child, the members of the Dawn Guard that were watching him all decided to become vampires themselves, really, and they started terrorizing the Rift and owned Skyrim, before eventually being hunted down to extinction. She, of course, agrees that Isra and those breakout vigilants did refound the organization with a different purpose. However, her statement of events is very different than the other version. So, what's the truth? Were the Dawn Guard of old vampire hunters, or vampires themselves? Don't remember. Oh well, ignoring a potentially evil past, at least they're the good guys in the present. Fourth spot, and this is in many ways relevant to history. One of the things I find the most frustrating about the Dawn Guard as an organization is that they're the only faction in Skyrim that Bethesda seems to have just forgotten about after the game released. What I mean by this is, aside from the Dawn Guard DLC, no other Elder Scrolls games or apps or properties reference the faction at all. Zip, none. This is especially odd when you consider that the Elder Scrolls Online has just gotten, like within the last 6 months, 2 major expansions, which took players to Skyrim, specifically Western Skyrim. And the big plot point in these expansions is a rising vampire threat. Yeah, I know, it sounds like a carbon copy of the Dawn Guard DLC. Yet, in neither of these expansions, are the Dawn Guard as a faction even brought up once. There are a couple of references to the Volgar. This lack of attention given to the Dawn Guard as a faction, who, by the way, were founded way back in the Second Era, apparently, around the same time ESO was taking place, has led many players to believe that maybe their entire history was bogus. Maybe the Jarl of Riften never did create them when he built that giant fort to house his son. Perhaps that entire story is just not accurate. The fort was built for some other reason. And East Ron and everyone just believes in a fairy tale. Alas, after hours of digging, I was able to find one other Elder Scrolls game that references the old Dawn Guard, and seems to prove that they at least did really exist. The Elder Scrolls Blades, Bethesda's mobile game, which actually just left early access like a month or two ago. With this game, you can find various artifacts and chests flying throughout the world. And one of the artifacts you can find is a sword called the Guardian Display. Its description reads, quote, "The silver and gold sword known as the Guardian's Claymore was bestowed upon the first leader of the Dawn Guard back in the Second Era, and is renowned for its ability to block attacks. Its effects allow the player to gain +9 resistance to physical damage while your health is critical, enables you to increase the physical damage you do when your health is critical, and finally, causes enemies stunned by your blocks to receive more damage when hit them." So all these effects are blocking related to, essentially. No matter, this sword is the single Dawn Guard reference we found in the entire Elder Scrolls franchise beyond Skyrim. However, it does reinforce the story that the Dawn Guard at least did exist in the Second Era, and judging by the fact that all of the sword's effects are relatively defensive related, it seems to lend substance to the idea that they really were vampire hunters, and not vampires themselves. Thanks. You can look at our boys in our room, here to use more attention from Bethesda, or really Cinemax Online Studios, and hopefully we get a little bit more of it, and the world is expanded into the future entrance. You know, there's lots of stuff. You know, you missed the stuff, right? That's terrible. Sign. What is that? A big capital S. Let's hope that doesn't stand for shit. Oh, hello.
Hello, how are you?
Well, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Good to see you. Who's this?
Yeah, good morning. Sorry.
How are you? Good to see you. Are you the front table? I am. God bless you. Hello again. Wow. You look more like funeral takers than you do waiters.
Everybody hates your work tie and tuxedo shirts.
Why not?
You look like a penguin.
Let's go. All right, dog's back off it. No, your pants up and down. There you go. Together. Please. Together. Oh, my goodness me.
Stand, I'll show you your table.
Excellent. Thank you, Jensen.
Are you scared, Poppy?
Huh? I'm scared.
Scared.
What is that? Good luck.
No, it's funny. What do you want to share?
I don't know, put it. What's the foot?
That's embarrassing.
I don't know.
Sure. Hi, Gordon. How are you?
Well, how are you?
I'm okay, thank you.
What's this?
My name is Mary.
No, you know my conversation.
I believe
updated.
Okay.
Chef Ramsay's vinegar.
What's your name?
So Ramsay's is very good. So from what I've read, I haven't had it myself. The big petroleum with crab and shrimp is very good. I'm going to see the side of salmon that I get.
What's it from?
So we do with owners, so we kind of throw the good twist into it.
Like the sauce, wonderful Greek sample. How do you use it? That's just a Thursday. The day of the judgment session. You want to share the dinner? You ready, honey?
Yes, please.
What's your thing?
Beef sampler.
You can do everything from scratch. Now get full stacked over here. I think I might have the way it's supposed to be done. Chef Nancy is going to see the tool. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. This is a good sampler. It's ham, salmon, caviar, mixed with some potatoes. Ham. I will find out.
Expensive brand, really become so it's not really good.
He said you served it in the Greek islands, they throw you overboard. And Santi, where are you from in Greece?
I'm from Galavata.
Kalamata?
Galavata, yes.
Okay. And where's his family?
It's coming.
Santi is from